Hey, all my hair maniacs! Hair maniac leader Harry Flynn here. I'm here to bring you another video here today of how I would book WWE Night of Champions 2023. Now, I've been enjoying WWE lately. It's been fun, having a tournament, which I didn't do in my universe. But once they bring back one of the nostalgia pay per views, like Night of Champions, and I hope they do King of the Ring this year, Queen's Crown. I hope they do it this year. I really hope. So yeah, let's get on with the show. We're kicking off here with the pre-show. Will be the Usos versus Pretty Deadly. They're in the build. Like you used to see Pretty Deadly just mocking them after the Usos get yelled at by Roman. Then the Usos go, okay, you want to make fun of us? How about you try to do that in the ring? And they have like a good 20-minute match. And then Solo comes out at the end, just standing, and Judy goes, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And then I don't know what the kid rolls up Jay, pins him 1, 2, 3, wins the match, and that's their SmackDown debut. And they're all cheering because they won. They beat the tag team champions, the former tag team champions. Next, okay. Next, okay, first match on the card will be a six-pack challenge for. Thank you for being here, Nico Montoya. Well, I honestly don't know Pretty Deadly that much, but I think there are better version of them because what they're trying because Fandango he's a dancer and now all of a sudden he's like tired breeze that's why I never got. But yeah, and by the way, how come their name wasn't Febreze? Man, that could have been a good partnership. Okay, six pack challenge for the U.S. title: Santos Escobar versus Matt Riddle versus Dolph Ziggler versus J.D. McDonough, Jordan Devlin versus Ellie Knight versus Elias. This is gonna be a fun six pack challenge. I'm gonna let Santos win. He's gonna his finish on Dolph Ziggler to retain. LWO come out to celebrate. Then the Raw Tag Team title match is next is DIY versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. I thought this could be a hard and great match, and Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, and I'll give it 15 minutes, and DIY retains, and they both shake in order of respect. The next match for the Women's Championship at the SmackDown Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I would do the build differently, but like say like, oh, you beat me in Mania, haunted me, blah blah blah. But then I would do is have the Mania match they had here at Mania, have it here. I thought that was a great match. And I know you're gonna say, Harry, sexy beast of a man. How is but every match is a title match on the main show. Yes, as it should be. The Night of Champions is a I don't know. It should be all titles. I don't like no normal matches and stuff. Because then it would just be like every pay per view. SmackDown Tag Team Championship: Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. This could be a very fun match, and I would give it to KO and Zayn to retain. And that would be a very fun match. And for the Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss versus Candice LeRae, and in a fun match. Like, so during the build, Alexa makes a contract, goes, listen, Becky can never challenge you for the title again, as long as I'm champion, blah, blah, blah. And then Becky has a restraining order against her. And then she doesn't, she didn't want Candice LeRae winning the number one contendership, but Becky, somehow she was in the final two of the Women's Battle Royal. She goes, oh, okay. And they figure point doing Becky, throwing around the rope. And then at the pay-per-view, these two will have a great match. Then suddenly we hear, whoa, whoa, bing, 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 bing. Then Alexa's like, but then she rolls her up, gets her into a super kick, then does her moonsault finisher, then pins her 1, 2, 3. Candice LeRae wins the women's title, and DIY comes out to celebrate with her, and Lex is having a little hissy fit. So yeah. Next, the sixth match on the main card will be Solo Sikoa versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This will be a very hard-hitting match, but Solo Sikoa wins, and Jimmy just comes out to try to distract him, but Solo wins. And then you see Roman come and talk to Jay backstage. He goes, what are you doing? Huh? Why are you trying to distract our family? He goes, oh, you didn't send out so. They just have like an argument. Then Jay's mad. Then for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys. What happened at the end of Mania? I think I'm just gonna retcon it in my head, like them turning Roman, getting turned on by the Usos and Solo here. I just retcon it, so I just want everyone to go. So yeah, they just have it. Okay, seventh match on the card: Cody Rhodes versus Walter for the World Heavyweight Title. This could be a very fun match, and I'll give it to Cody. Cody is barely gets up after he keeps saying power bombs on him, and then Cody just passes out. Walter wins the World Heavyweight Title via stoppage. We're in the world of Walter. Then the main event for the WWE Championship: Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman inside a steel cage. And then the match will be pretty fun. Like, the story could be, Roman keeps forgetting, but he's gonna get these hands. I'm not finished with him yet. And then you have some very good story, like, oh, I beat him before, but he barely beat me. He had to cheat to beat me. And he beat all three Usos, Solo, Jay, and Jimmy during the build, so he gets to the match, and he gets the stipulation. Then during the match, see Roman getting thrown around by Braun. Yeah, that's true. I don't think AJ's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a great match. Now, I know people aren't like a big fan of it, but I'm intrigued about Walter versus Mustafa Ali. I'm a fan of Mustafa Ali since 205 Live. I think he can create magic. I think that's going to be like a dark horse pick of the night. And I'm intrigued though. Roman Solo versus KO and Zayn. Yeah, Zayn. Sorry. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for me. Yeah. But let's go on the main event. The main event is Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for WWE title on steel cage. Roman just getting thrown around, and then after he gets thrown out one of the times, he goes in for a Superman punch, but keeps trying to get him down and stuff. Walter does. Oh yeah, he does have. I really liked his match with Pete Dunne in NXT Brooklyn or New York, the one where they had that really bad Adam Cole versus Gargano match. I did not like that match. Yeah. So yeah, at the end of the spot of the match, Braun goes up for a power slam. Power slams. Roman threw it through the ring, and then you see Jimmy and Solo as Braun just knocked out from this. You see Solo, Jimmy, and Paul pull out Roman out of the ring, out of the wreckage, and from the bottom ring to the outside. Roman wins, and like you can have this build up. Like, is Braun gonna get hit the door first, or get out of the door first, or Roman's gonna hit it, you know? But then Roman wins at the end, and then Roman does his poses at the end to end out the show. And I thought that would be a good show. And tell me what you guys think if Night of Champions. Roman wins Raw the news. Cena wins Raw. Oh, I just gotta say thank you to Inigo Montoya to showing up here. If you guys want to show up in these shots during my videos, you guys can. Don't be scared or shy. I'm happy. I don't bait. I know. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, here, do all those things. Make sure to watch all my other videos on the live section of my channel. And make sure you have a great day, my hair maniacs. I love you guys to death. Peace.